You're live.
Am I live? I still see oh, there we go. I have a delay on my phone. So I'm watching on a different platform today. I'm trying something new. I'm trying a little bit of something new today. I'm trying to keep up with comments on my cell phone, which is in front of me. And then I have my show outline on my laptop, which is also in front of me. And then I'm trying to look at you so I can say hello and welcome to everyone that's here today. Good afternoon, everyone on the East Coast, and good morning to you for everybody else. I'm happy you're here. I hope you had a great 4th of July. In the studio today is none other than me, although I do have some technical help in the form of Chief sitting over on the other side. Say hello to all the folks, Chief.
I just like how you label me as some technical help. I am the technical help.
You actually are the technical help. That is true.
But thank you for the introduction.
You're welcome. Welcome in today.
I'm also the cigar smoker for this. So
that is true. It's really weird having these headphones on because I can hear all of the noises that your cigar lighter makes.
Yeah, I can turn your headphones down. So
I gotcha. All right. So welcome to Second Saturdays with the First Lady. I'm Sarah, your First Lady. And Bob the Cigar Guy is at work today. Sadly, he's at work. I know. Fireborn, I see you're barely out of bed and drinking your protein shake. It's only 10 o'clock in Colorado. Well, welcome. I'm glad you got up for it.
10 o'clock, that's a normal time to be awake.
But when you're barely out of bed at 10 o'clock in the morning, I hope that means
come on,
Friday night was good.
He's been up. He's been up a while. He's already had a mojito, I'm sure.
A mojito? Yeah. All right. Well, all right.
You should ask your guests how they've been since the last time you've seen them. You want to know.
I don't have any guests. I have
people who are watching the show, your viewers, should I say, for a little better for you, not so much guests, but you should ask them, how have you been since the last time I've seen you?
So again, happy after 4th of July week. Welcome in, everyone. I'm glad
Michael
you're
Zakovic
here.
has been up since 5 a.m.
Oh, gracious day. Oh, that's too early. Although I would say Bob's alarm clock went off at 4 o'clock this morning. And so technically I woke up at 4 because once his alarm clock goes off, it's like I'm done. But like I never really go back to sleep. And so
with as many sleeping pills as you take, though, like
listen, I stopped taking all of my sleeping pills because they didn't work. They just
whatever. I've been around you. I've been around you when you put those sleeping pills in. It's a funny sight.
Oh well, I quit taking them. So now I'm just doing the magnesium. I'm on all the magnesiums.
Bob the Cigar Guy is watching. Get back to work.
Oh, hey, Bob the Cigar Guy. Okay, so we are doing Americana today. Happy birthday to the United States. 249 years. I gotta say, I put a post out on the 4th of July and I think I was a little like misleading, or it wasn't very clear what I was saying, because I realized like it threw some folks off. So we just celebrated 249, right? And we are coming into the 250th. We just started the 250th year of these United States.
Right. It's kind of like your birthday, like when you turn 1, it's like you're 1 year. So I was like, no, I've been here 1 year.
For one. Right. And so I had to go back and like say, oh yeah, okay. So yes, America's 249, but we are going strong now into 250. And so we are celebrating hopefully all year long. Like I know that BTCG has said that he wants to do something all year long coming up to the big birthday. And so I think that will be really cool. Are any of you planning to like celebrate the United States all year long? I know one of the big things has become, oh, it's my birthday month. I'm going to celebrate all month long. So maybe we're going to celebrate the United States all year long. No,
that's a lot of money, dog.
Well, I mean, you can do little things.
The United States celebrates every year because they collect tax money. So,
well, I mean, like maybe to show our patriotism and our love for these United States, okay, like we could wear a little more red, white, and blue.
Here's the thing: like America is like the most patriotic nation in the whole entire world.
Yeah,
right.
We should
because other countries you don't see like. It's a whole entire thing of like this like weird thing when Europeans or other people come over to America and they're like, oh my gosh, there's so many American flags everywhere.
Yeah,
because other countries just don't do it to the level that like Americans do it. And I'll say,
maybe the I've people got 3 who live kids in those countries.
Hey, hold on, I'm
are not as happy as we are.
I wouldn't say that. I mean maybe no, because some of Europe has some of the happiest countries in the world. Anyways, I have 3 children. 3 of them happen to be 3 of your grandchildren.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
And so we play a game, and we were playing it on the way over here. Every time we're in the car, we have to play stupid games. They're not stupid to my kids; they're stupid to me because I can't stand car games. But one of the games is the flag game, and we try to see who can find the most flags.
Doesn't matter what flag it is.
And we got to the point where it was like, okay, let's just do American flags and South Carolina state flags because they're, you got little flags on the side of the road. You got people with the, welcome hand, come on in, be blessed, don't be stressed, kind of sort of things here in the South.
I love it.
So like we celebrate America 365 days a year. So you ain't got to do nothing extra. We got American flag hats, American flag shirts.
We need to go all in. I mean, we should as a nation. I mean, what better than the cigar community to bring together Americana? Just set the stage.
All right.
Like, so look at yourself as a cigar smoker sitting on the big steed, like Ulysses S. Grant with the big stogie and surveying all that you have accomplished.
I mean, so just buy JC Newman American cigars. They're 100% American made, only American tobacco, boxing, ink, packaging.
I mean, maybe buy an extra one if you haven't.
If you just buy those. Only buy those.
Okay.
You're not American.
I mean, think of what movement the cigar community could make for Americana if the cigar community was like, yeah, we're going to do this thing. We're going to do this up big. And then for the 4th of July, oh my gosh, imagine if we had a huge 4th of July perf somewhere.
I mean, it's pretty much any 4th of July party.
But I mean, like a huge cigar turnout that was like solely based and marketed on, we are PSST, putting some smoke. Oh, ITA. PSSITA.
Hey, careful with how slow and fast you say things because it comes across differently.
We're going to put some smoke in the air for America. I think that would be cool. That might be a seed we're planting today. Part of my show today is to highlight like things that have happened along the way in the United States of America that really fostered and brought about and uplifted cigars. Because this show is for, who's this show for? It is for
me,
cigar smokers.
Me.
It is for me, the people who love cigar smokers. People who are trying to figure it out and seeing if they like the cigar culture or not. And people who have been here for a long, long time and they are being wonderful and supporting my show. Thank you. I appreciate you.
So nice.
It is so nice. I always get up here on the Saturday morning that I'm supposed to do my show and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to stink. Nobody's going to show up. There's going to be like me.
Well, nobody will know how bad you smell. I mean, I'm over here with a cigar, making sure that
it's going to be me and
I don't
you
have
waiting
to smell you.
In the studio to do a show. Yes. I don't know what the AFA means unless that is a dirty word, and then we don't say that here. What is that?
What are you talking about?
The Peter Giannis for America. Oh yeah, put some smoke in the air for America. That's what it means. That's what I'm saying.
Is that what it means?
That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with that until Peter Giannis corrects me. All right. Speaking of American history, tell me, viewers, what is your idea of America's history and cigars?
Like,
what comes to the front of your mind when you think America, cigars? Because in my mind, I think the good old standby, like what I mentioned a little while ago, Ulysses S. Grant. Uh-oh. What are you uh-ohing?
Just pretty polarizing character you've chosen there.
Ulysses S. Grant. I mean, look, American history is American history, good or bad. We're all in this melting pot.
I mean, look, it's your show. So, look, you can get canceled all on your own.
Okay. Well, if we get canceled for a good reason. It's been nice knowing you all, and I'm sure I'll still see you all around.
I'm sure you'll be all right, but
yeah, I don't think we'll get canceled. But apparently there was a battle that Ulysses S. Grant kind of fought in, and it was in 1862, which opened up the Cumberland River. And so I am imagining I am not a history buff. I will just let you know, not a history buff, not a history scholar by any means or semblance of the word. But I think that the Cumberland River was probably integral because of trade, like getting stuff up and down the river,
He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap.
There you go.
Shout out Darius Rucker.
Yeah, there you go. I like Darius Rucker. But anyway, getting stuff moving along the rivers probably was very integral in overcoming the rest of the country to come alongside of what we were doing as a country. But anyway, when he won that battle, do you know how people celebrated? Does anybody know how they celebrated?
Why don't you tell us?
I'm going to give everybody just a chance.
Oh, I think I know.
I'm going to give everybody a chance.
You like?
How did the people, not just Ulysses S. Grant, just not just Grant, but how did the people celebrate the victory? We need a button with the Jeopardy theme song.
I have this. That's all I got.
There we go.
On the preset.
All right. Hey, Ulysses S. Grant and the 1862 victory at the Cumberland River. Oh, okay. All right. Here is how his fellow Americanas celebrated. They sent him 10,000 boxes of cigars.
Whoa.
10,000 boxes.
Yeah, but like, were they good cigars or were they Rocky Patels?
I mean, they were probably whatever they could get their hands on at that time. But good cigars were being made in 1862.
How do you know? Were you there?
So I have a timeline.
How do you know?
I did some research.
You don't even smoke cigars. How do you know what a good cigar is?
I don't. Well, because by then, the Connecticut broadleaf was already introduced to.
No, I'm actually smoking a Connecticut broadleaf right now.
So there you go. The Connecticut broadleaf. Does anybody know when that was introduced to these United States?
At least 1881.
Anyone? I think it was in the 1600s.
Oh, wow. That's old.
Yeah.
But how do you introduce
Connecticut broadleaf? So the Connecticut Windsor soil industry. Okay, so I take that back. 1700s.
I'll be there in a month.
Yes, so will I.
Wow.
So by the 1700s, the late 1700s, I will say, Israel Putnam. Thank you, Israel Putnam. Brought Cuban tobacco seeds to the Connecticut sandy Windsor soil and launched the first American-grown cigar crops. And by like 1 year, they were already beginning to grow leaves that were on par with the Cuban leaves. 1 year.
I wonder what
that's why America is so great. We do it better.
I wonder what the qualification is for that. Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I would. I got to be patriotic today. Today is all about America.
Okay, so I appreciate the vigor and the tenacity.
I love the world. The world is important.
That's a pretty big bold statement there. Also, did you announce that you will be having a giveaway at some point
today?
I
will be having a giveaway.
And that in order for them to win, they have to comment and they have to put their name out there so I can see it and put it down, because we have 18 people currently watching and I only have 14 names down.
Okay. So, one of them is me.
Well,
so just FYI.
Oh, you cheater.
Okay. So yes. We will be giving away Bob's stuff today. And I have really tried to remember to bring these little guys, each one, to the show so that you can have a little piece of the First Lady's passion. And
I love how Dwayne is he's catching up with me. Rocky Patel catching them strays.
Cigar pop. Remember, it's pronounced cigar pop. Whenever we win, that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
he did that. He did that joke on me last show, and I was like, "Huh?" He totally went
right over top.
So today, I caught you, cigar pop. So yes, we are giving away some of Bob's stuff today, and I wish that I had come out here earlier to work with him on it.
Casey, it's okay. You don't have to comment through that whole entire show. I just need your comment at least once so I can put your name on the wheel of names.
We need the name on the wheel of names. All right. So, my Siri is typing for me. I don't want it to do that.
Whoops.
Hang on a second.
Also, you have to be here on the show when we do the giveaway. So if your name ends up popping up when we do it and you're not here, you got last time we did it. We did 3 different drawings.
Yeah. So I'll go over the rules real quick. Number 1, you got to be here. Hey, thanks for being here. I see I can only see 14 people on the live chat. But anyway, you have to be here. You have to live in the continental United States for the free shipping. If you win and you do not live within the continental United States, you will just be responsible for the actual shipping cost. You do need to be 21 by law to win cigars. And you need to be present when we do the drawing.
Be present so you can be.
I know I am one of those people who would be like, oh, I'm going to go and comment at the beginning of the show and then walk away for an hour and come back because we all know I'm long-winded. So we don't want that. We want you to be here. We want you to be a part of the cigar community and actively interacting with the people that are on chat with you today because it's fun, because it's really fun. All right. So some of the stuff we're giving away, we got lighter and cutters. Lighter. This is a pretty one. It's a paleo lighter and it's this really beautiful blue, shiny blue. It is very, very pretty.
So we do have.
I need a red one.
As you're talking about all of the wonderful, beautiful things that you have going on over there.
Yes.
I did want to let everybody see the names that are up. So we've got Cigar Pop, Michael Zakovic, Fireborn, Barbara and Cigar, Trillo, Terry T-Rex, Anthony Giannis, Peter Giannis, Tracy Spitfire, Matt Parker, Rick Carroll, Sarah Ralston, William Ralston, Dwayne Williams, and Casey.
There you go. So if you are in the chat and you don't see your name, comment your name. That's a really great way to get it in there. Okay, so then some cutters. These are so handsome. Look at this.
Yeah, look at that front one.
Look at those.
That front one's
those
dope.
Are so handsome. These are you call these guillotines? Is that right?
It is a guillotine cut.
Let me turn it around so you can see it.
It's more of it's what's called a perfect cutter.
I call it a champer.
A champer. It's a perfect cut because you can only put the cigar in so far. And you can't overcut the cigar unless you cut, remove the schmutz, cut, remove the schmutz, cut again.
And I guess you could cut
which people
the tip
do.
Of your finger off.
I mean, if you were trying hard enough, yes.
Yeah.
But
at least you don't cut the whole finger off.
We disassociate any liability of any hurt.
No hurting. This cutter though,
hurt yourself. We are just not
is like
liable.
A butterfly cutter. It's pretty cool.
That's that is also a guillotine. I think it's a perfect cut. It's flat on the back, right?
Gotcha. Yes.
Okay, so it's a perfect cut as well.
Yes.
The butterfly.
It has the
butterfly
center. And then we have just I'm going to use my word, a butt ton of cigars. And I still got to say, I love this cigar band from Natura Cigars.
Yo, Natura
Cigars. I really love that.
It's not going to focus with your face in.
Oh, will it not? Oh,
no.
How do I do that? I have to put my hand behind it.
It prioritizes your face. The webcam that you're using right now is not the greatest for that. So it's more of a, hey, this is a cigar. You can see it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I don't know. I don't know. I did not do this deep of a dive. I keep hitting all my stuff. I was wondering who produced the first cigar band as art?
As art? Ooh,
as art.
I guess it would be, I don't know if you could find that information as art. I mean, the story goes that the very first band was put on there by a woman because she was tired of her fingers turning color while holding cigars.
So that's like a
but I don't that's
old
more
wives' tale.
That's no, it's like a legit thing. It's like that's the story that everybody, or that's the history that everybody knows, is basically she had her fingers were being discolored.
So one of the stats that I came up with was that premium cigar manufacturers invented the ornate band in the 1850s.
Premium cigar manufacturers, you said?
Premium cigar manufacturers in America used ornate bands in the 1850s to represent art and craft. Like it became a collectible piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be like an Americana.
I don't know. I mean, I guess from an art standpoint, sure. But again, you kind of would get stuck in semantics of, well, what is art, right? Because the original band could be technically classified as art, right?
Right.
Good morning, Miss Diana.
So, yes, good morning, everyone. Everyone, morning, afternoon, whatever. I mean, 3 types of chompers. See, that's what I call it. It's just chomp. Yeah, so in the 1850s, and then by the 1900s, like the bands kind of took off and became collectible.
Well, you usually take your bands off because you don't want to burn them while you're smoking.
And then throughout the 1900s, over 2 billion bands were mass produced and still remain collectible. I wonder, any of you in the chat, do you guys collect your cigar bands? And if so, tell us why and how many you have, if you know.
I think cigar band collecting is super popular with like new smokers.
Oh, you think so? Like,
yeah, because you get to a point where, and I experienced this, Bob Cigar, I experienced this. You get to a point where you just don't have any more room for your cigar bands anymore. You literally run out of room. Like, some people will. That
instead of just collecting every one from a cigar that you smoke, like if you collected specific, like gold embossed, or if you collected
higher
just horse bands or like wide bands.
I'm sure
like this one is a wide band, which is artistic, very artistic.
Trillo says he does. Michael Zakovic says, I have a framed shadow box filled with bands. And Cigar Pop says, each cigar band is a memory of each cigar I smoked, but I don't keep duplicates. Justin Hunter, welcome into the show. How are you doing, my brother?
So like those are pretty representative. I don't know if you can see them well with that light shining so close. But like that's ornate.
Yeah, they're very ornate. And some companies do more ornate. Sometimes we talk about this. This is actually one of the things that I find very important in a cigar in the process is the band and the artwork that's contributed to the band. We actually just talked about this on Thursday. I smoked a AJ Fernandez Decenio, brand new cigar out of PCA. Picked it up at a humidor on Tuesday, and it had 3 bands. It had a foot band and it had 2 bands, kind of like the cigar I'm smoking now. It has a band here and a band here.
Has a foot band.
Right. Well, that's kind of a foot ribbon. Oh. But on the inside of the foot band, it had a small little tribute to AJ Fernandez in it. True Estate does it with the Undercrown 20. It's got 2 bands, and then when you flip over one of the other bands, it talks a little bit about the history of the blend and what kind of goes into it. I have always felt that a cigar with bands looks better than a cigar without bands.
So here is where the cigar band comes into play for people like me. I don't smoke the cigar, but I will tell you, I will look at the cigars with pretty bands.
Right.
If it has a band on it that just looks impressive, like let's go with this one. Let's see how, if like this.
My wife says they need a little collection book for cigar bands like they have for quarters. They do have those. Cigar Pop says the thing with bands is it's like a book. I personal pick it because of the cover, but I may not like the content. And that's kind of where I was going to go with my thing is you have some companies that will go above and beyond with their band work, and it detracts from the cigar. And it's almost like, well, this cigar kind of sucks, but the band work was dope. It's like, did you try to fool me? Did you try to hoodwink me with
a pretty band?
Yeah, it's like the whole.
You can't judge a book by its cover.
It's like catfishing. You know, where you put up photos of yourself online. It's like,
but that's probably a really big marketing ploy.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's put out this really gorgeous band, and then like people like me, like seriously, I would go into a humidor because even though I'm married to Bob the Cigar Guy and I'm with Chief and you guys talk about cigars all the time, and a little bit of it rubs off on me, but honestly, like my brain just goes into that's like Muzak in the elevator. It's just there. But like I will go in, and if I see a pretty band, like I'm enamored. I'm looking at it going,
yeah. So some of the common ways that people collect bands that I've seen, because I've been in this for a little over 10 years now, is people, because whiskeys and bourbons and things like that, those are obviously they're right over your shoulder, right? We have a ton of them in here. When you kill a bottle, which is finishing a bottle, right? What people will do is they will use that bottle to collect bands. There are some companies who they specialize in shadow boxes. They're about 3 inches deep, 12 inches wide, 12 inches tall, and they have a nice glass etched logo on the front. You can customize your own logo, and it's a black box. And then you dump all your bands in there one by one, and it fills up, and it shows off you can hang them on your wall or whatever. It's a really cool, neat concept.
It's kind of like one of those, when I think back in American history and smoking, bars and restaurants and stuff used to have
I'm with you, Semi-Flow.
They would have matchbooks.
Right.
And people would collect those and put them in a cup or a vase or a jar.
Which I think they should bring back. I love
matchbooks.
It's like a calling card, right? It's like
I agree.
The mint on the pillow kind of sort of thing. It's like, oh, you thought about me. It might not to get 100,000 of those matchbooks is probably a $10,000 investment or something like that for the year. It's like it's just a nice little touch.
It is kind of.
There are some humidors. There are some humidors that will do that. They will throw in a complimentary box of matches with your cigars. And it's nice because, one, if you happen to not have a lighter on you, you have matches. And if you don't have a cutter, you have teeth, right?
And if you're a country person, if you have a book of matches and you're walking around in the woods and you get a tick, you can burn that sucker right off.
Well, I just rip it off. But here's the thing: social media is huge, and cigar companies are, they have taken notice that people love posting pictures of their cigars. And if you have, we have a lounge not too far up the road from us in Hendersonville called Casablanca. They give you a box of complimentary matches whenever you buy cigars in there.
Oh, that's cool.
And so whenever you go to like take pictures of your cigar, you're like, oh man, this is actually kind of a cool little accessory to throw in here. Look, and now they're getting free advertisement, right? Or if you forget that box of matches at your hotel room or on the side of the street, it's like, oh, Casablanca, they sell matches. They have cigars.
You can travel with a book of matches. Throw those suckers in your pocket. You're not getting dinged at TSA.
Are you sure about that?
You get. What's wrong with matches?
I mean,
they're not as combustible as the batteries on your cell phone.
I don't know about that. I mean,
I don't know.
The Samsung Galaxy Note X. I mean, that you're right. They were having problems with that. You couldn't fly with those for a little while.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know that you're supposed to be allowed to fly with Bic lighters, and I've flown with a Bic lighter before. But I have also seen the Bic lighters taken. So, Fireborn, no, absolutely. This is not Chief Talk. This is Chief Talking. This is the First Lady second Saturday. So if anybody gets blamed, it's not me. It's her, because she's the one telling you to openly get on planes and matches.
Before you fly anywhere, go online and check out the TSA rules. Because
also,
here's the thing with the law is you're responsible to know it, even if you didn't look and nobody told you. It's your responsibility. Shanna, so we're all adults here today. We should be.
Shanna says, I do not want to sit next to someone on the plane who has matches. Joke's on you. If you ever sit when we sit on the plane, Shanna, I have a lighter. So
what if I have matches in my pocket? I'm there to protect you.
Get back, bad guy. I have a match book. One of the other things that people do with
I guess maybe you can. I don't know what you can do.
One of the things people do with their cigar bands also, and this is more of a collection show off kind of sort of thing. Don't hit the microphone.
I'm sorry.
It's a big black thing right in front of you. It's really hard to miss. One thing that people do is like a decoupage kind of sort of thing.
Yeah.
Is they'll decoupage a page, or they'll decoupage a book, or they'll do the they'll take a tumbler. You can buy remember those old school Tervis tumblers that Mimi used to have, right?
Yeah, you can take them apart.
Billion of them. You can take them apart, and then you can line the inside, with the plaster of Paris or whatever, and then put it back together, and you got a cool cup with bands all over it. People do it with their like with my cell phone. Actually, where's my cell phone at?
I don't know.
It's right here. I have a clear. You want to show it on screen?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm moving everything. I'm hitting everything with my hand.
I have a clear back on my my phone, and that's a rare pink Arturo Fuente, and it really doesn't. I don't care about the Arturo Fuente and the rare pink as being special, but the reason I keep it is because my good buddy Supremo Tobacco, who watches Chief Talk and is in the Deadly Breakfast Club and hangs out with us every Thursday, he gifted me that cigar at PCA this year. We were smoking, and he gifted me that cigar. And,
so I could see
it was really special to me. So I do. So I have to take back. I do collect at least a cigar band.
There you go. And I think too, like it's a collectible to you of a moment, because it's a reminder. Like somebody special may have given you that cigar, and let's think about how Americana
Fireborn
are cigars in celebration.
Fireborn says, nobody move. I have a few grams of flammable material at the tip of this paper strip.
Can you imagine?
I got you now, coppers. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. That was just really funny. I thought that was really funny.
But, American tradition. Think about what the traditions are where you think cigar. Whether it's a real cigar or it's a gum cigar. How infiltrating has cigar culture actually been in American history?
Oh, well. I mean, American history?
Yeah, think about our American history, and I can only think of my American history. And I think, okay, when children are born.
Yeah, I mean,
pink and blue gum cigars.
Yeah, well,
even for people who aren't cigar smokers.
So people will celebrate, cigars can be celebratory, right?
Yeah.
When we talk about it, all the time about yard cigars versus celebratory cigars versus death cigars versus wedding cigars, and things like that.
Weddings.
That's not Americana per se.
But now, I would say if you wanted American history,
I would say like Americana. You start looking at American icons who smoke cigars and have, made a name for it, right?
So, part of my show today,
or American cigar companies,
are notable quotables. Notable quotables, famous cigar quotes from celebrities and stars. So this comes from, I'm going to give my source, Holtz Clubhouse. Explore the world of cigars.
Hey, make sure that you're not saying the website.
Okay.
Because you will get us in big trouble.
I am citing my reference material.
Don't say a website, please.
Okay, I won't. Is what I said, okay? We're going with what I said so far. I just want to give credit where credit is due, because I don't want anybody coming back and saying, you took my ideas, you stole my stuff, because I'm not stealing it. I'm telling you, it's out there. It's online. Okay. Famous cigar smokers. Winston Churchill.
Not American.
Ulysses S. Grant.
American.
Babe Ruth.
American.
George Burns.
Well, I don't know who that is.
We have hit the generational wall.
Have we? Is this
right there?
I should know? George
Burns is only like a master comedian. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is the guy who smoked 12 cigars a day. Yeah.
Groucho Marx.
I didn't know the name.
So, synonymous with cigar smoking. Modern day celebrity cigar smokers. Rush Limbaugh.
Dead.
Ron Perlman.
I like Ron Perlman.
Demi Moore.
Don't know who that is.
You married to Bruce Willis forever? Demi Moore.
Shout out Bruce Willis.
Raul Julia.
I know Julia Child.
Again, George Burns. Frank Sinatra.
Fly me to the moon. I don't know if that's Frank Sinatra.
I think it is. I think if your dad were here, he'd be singing it. Yeah. George Washington.
Who?
Although George Washington, I think is kind of.
Listen, the dude had lead in his mouth for years. So
one of his during one of his Continental Congress addresses in 1776, if you can't send money, send tobacco. I mean, how often in early America do you think tobacco was used as trade?
Well, I mean,
I would say a lot.
They came looking for gold and found tobacco.
So, let's see. Mark Twain.
Got my wife in the comments saying her family because she thinks she's related to George Washington.
Hey.
She's not.
Shout out to your fam, girl.
Spoiler.
All right. So, Mark Twain. I never smoke to excess. That is, I smoke in moderation. And you say this all the time, Stephen. Only one cigar at a time.
Only one cigar at a time.
You say that all the time. Did you know that's attributed to Mark Twain?
I mean, probably.
You do now. Mark Twain, listen, he said this, or it's attributed to him. I would not say this. It says, if heaven has no cigars, I shall not go there. Look, the alternative is not nice. I ain't going there.
Okay.
So
I get the quote though. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, then I don't want to go. Well, I hope heaven's not a lot like Dixie. I really hope not.
Let's see. There was one. Okay. Ulysses S. Grant quote. Cheap cigars come in handy.
That's why Rocky Patel is so famous.
They stifle the odor of cheap politicians.
Oh, hey, that's not bad. Not
bad. This is why America needs cigar smoking right here.
It's definitely one of the reasons why. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so this one. Okay, Sigmund Freud is coined with this one. Not American. Cigars served me for precisely 50 years as protection and a weapon in the combat of life. I owe to the cigar.
Your daughter is saying hello.
A great intensification of my capacity to work and a facilitation of my self-control.
Okay.
That is Sigmund Freud, if I've ever seen him.
You're not even smoking a cigar over there. Hey, we do have drinks in the fridge if you need any.
Yeah.
There's water in there.
So, anybody comment? Tell me one. Yes, you're right. Jennifer Lopez is a cigar smoker.
Is a cigar smoker or
has smoked cigars publicly?
Okay,
we could go back
because there's a stark contrast between cigar smoker and having smoked cigars.
I like this quote by Victor Hugo. It says, "Tobacco is
Mac Bergson says hello.
Hello, Mac. Tobacco is the plant that converts thoughts into dreams." Would that be the same as like saying watching it all go up in smoke?
I mean, I guess you could walk that dog a little ways, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think
that tail could wag that dog.
I don't think it's just as explicit to cigar or tobacco, though. I mean, if you wanted to,
I mean, it's just a quote.
Yeah, mushrooms under cow patties, marijuana.
Here is probably for seasoned cigar smokers and people who are cigar aficionados and really just love cigar smoking. Mark Twain. Eating and sleeping are the only activities that should be allowed to interrupt a man's enjoyment of his cigar. Put your foot down.
There you go.
Right there. All right. So, yeah.
John F. Kennedy, big time. He put the Cuban embargo out, but just happened to buy a whole bunch of Cubans before that.
Right before it. Yep. That's true.
We see how that worked.
All right. America's cigar melting pot. Where's that? Where do you think?
America's cigar melting pot?
Yes.
Tampa.
Ybor City.
Aha.
Yep. Ybor City. So Tampa's Ybor City grew from Victorian roots. Used to have 150 factories. Could you imagine 150 factories in Ybor City? Have you ever been to Ybor City?
I've never been to Tampa.
You've been through Tampa. You wouldn't remember. You were too little.
If you had to go through Tampa to get to St. Pete,
yep,
then that's the only way. Because I've been to St. Pete twice for funerals.
Well, and you were there as a little kid.
Nope, probably wouldn't.
You wouldn't remember. So anyway,
you wouldn't know. You weren't there.
Notable quotables. I was there. I'm your mama. Notable quotables. Anybody got a notable quotable? Give us the quote and who it's attributed to. Hello. Notable quotables. Seriously, do you have any notable quotables that you?
I don't know how many times we can say notable quotables.
And that you, Chief, tend to use often. Other than the one by Mark Twain you didn't know was attributed to Mark Twain.
Spurgeon. I smoke cigars to the glory of God.
Okay.
I think that's the quote.
All right.
There's one guy. He says, "Get in the chopper now to smoke cigars."
Does that count? That has to be a movie quote. Does it count as a notable quotable?
He doesn't say anything about cigars in that either. So.
But he is a cigar smoker.
No, that would be like a movie quote would be like why wouldn't it be a notable quotable? If it's real life or not, it's still a quote.
So Cigar Pop put up a good one from Freud, which I would question Freud. He was probably lying, but he said sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
Fireborn says, "Get in the champa now."
That's a t-shirt. We just came up with a t-shirt. Some people meditate. I smoke cigars.
Well, Ron Perlman, Hellboy himself.
All right. Smoke what you love and love what you smoke. Bob the cigar guy.
Bob the cougar guy.
The cougar guy. It is cougar guy.
Never heard of the cougar guy. Never heard of the cougar guy before.
It is. Life's too short to smoke crappy cigars.
That's Steve Saka, apparently.
Yeah. Yep. All right. What is so for you guys chatting and for us here today? Your favorite cigar quote.
All right.
Favorite cigar quote.
Let's see.
I'm going with "Get in the chomper."
Oh, that's funny. Get in the chomper now.
The chomper. Get in the chomper now.
There's fresh air makes me throw up. I can't handle it. I'd rather be around these cigars blowing in my face all night. Frank Sinatra.
There you go. Yeah.
Actually, speaking of cigar Americana, this is something that you'll probably find really interesting. So I saw this on TikTok a couple weeks ago about photography and how it is impossible to recreate the blue mist glow in sports photography. So there's shots of like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson.
Oh, is it because
Jordan.
of all the cigar smoke?
It's because of all of the smoke in the stadium. So it's not just cigars, right? It's cigarettes and cigars and pipes, because probably.
You used to could do that.
That glow that sports photographers and other photographers try to emulate through editing and AI nowadays is directly attributed to smokers.
Isn't that neat?
I thought that was really cool. That's what gave off that hue.
And here's where I get what I was saying earlier today. How much cigar culture actually influences our everyday living, and we have no idea. So all of the celebratory, a lot of people are like, well, I'm not a cigar smoker, but they sell a cigar to celebrate that. Who was it that who had the cigars made for a wedding?
Who? Was it people.
Drew Estate.
Oh, you're talking about the Bashert. Yeah.
Okay. But like people will have things specifically made to celebrate.
Right. I mean, there are cigar companies that,
and I think
there are companies that specialize in that. The Mobile Cigar Lounge out of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, one of those areas right there. They work with JC Newman and some other companies, and they will literally show up to your event and they will roll you cigars for your special day. People can come over there and smoke them. Shout out Mobile Cigar Lounge. Those guys are great.
Yeah. So
I have a quote.
Yes.
This is also by Spurgeon. It says, "When I have found intense pain relieved, a weary brain soothed, and a calm, refreshing sleep obtained by a cigar, I have felt grateful to God and have blessed his name."
I think that's cool. I think that for cigar smokers, and I could only think this would be true if I were one, that anytime that I sat down to enjoy smoking, like just sat down to enjoy it, not doing it because I'm mowing the yard or I'm working on something, but I just sat down because I wanted to smoke a cigar. I wonder how reflective, because I'm a reflective type person. When I drive through the mountains and I see farmland, like I reflect on the beauty and the glory of God.
Yeah. So like it's not every time you drive, right? It's when you're driving and that moment hits you, but it's definitely more prevalent in those moments.
It is definitely not when I'm going down Woodruff Road.
Right. So with cigars, there is a lot of time for me specific. Like I can only speak for myself, but I feel like I speak for a lot of cigar smokers. Cigars provide you a moment to just sit back, relax, and do whatever you want. And a lot of people are so put off by cigar smoke they don't want to hang around you, right? So when I'm smoking,
nobody's bugging you.
when I'm smoking, for my personal life, like when I'm smoking cigars out in the backyard, a lot of times my wife and the kids will say, okay, we're just going to go do something else, or we're going to stay on this side of the yard. And it provides me a moment of, clarity, calm, and just chilling out, hanging out. So it definitely, not every cigar does it for me, but some cigars do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just think, we touched on a little bit at the end of my show last month with the men's mental health, and we were talking about how cigars can give you a time of pause. Like when you are feeling anxious, or you are feeling depressed, or you are just feeling the weight of decisions that are being made around you or you're having to make, just being able to take a pause does something for the human brain. It gives us time to, if we can shut our minds down and not overthink and go down rabbit holes and stuff like that. But giving yourself something to actually do in that moment can take your mind and help it to relax and wander.
So the Google box says that nicotine has an anxiolytic effect.
Anxiolytic.
By increasing the neurochemical GABA. Which has a calming action.
Yes. So here is why, if you ever see or visit an inpatient therapy unit, that they do not take people's cigarettes away from them. Like they have the ability to get a cigarette anytime they want to, because we know that the cigarettes, the tobacco in the cigarettes is a calming effect.
So the National Institute of Health says that nicotine has calming effects on stress-induced mood changes in females, but enhances aggressive moves in males. That I don't believe that.
So you at least have it working one way in one brain and one way in the other. It's going to have the same brain mechanism.
At least in the sense of cigars, maybe more direct, approach, because cigars, you're not inhaling them, right? Like you're not getting them to the bronchioles and spreading the nicotine across your body, like the nicotine ingested via cigar versus cigarette or dip or something like that. Shut up, Doc.
Y'all, Gideon is at the door and he is barking because he wants to come in so badly. He is a cigar smoker.
He's a cigar eater.
He is a cigar eater.
Don't leave. If you ever make your way to Travelers Rest and you're hanging out with us, don't set your cigar down for long, because it doesn't matter if it's lit or not. It's like a camel. Like camels will eat cactuses and stuff and just take them on down. He's like, the cherry does not bother him.
Well, Cigar Pop. So Cigar Pop says he literally wrote a book about these subjects, and it's scheduled for release on August 1st. So Cigar Pop, I would appreciate it if you would, maybe autograph a couple of copies of it and send it on over here to Travelers Rest, and one of them can go in a giveaway. No, I want one. I want one for me. I want to be selfish.
You need to provide a link so we can buy them. You doesn't have to send them.
No, I like giving stuff away. I like free stuff.
Okay, but we will buy them.
Free stuff.
We will buy them.
Speaking of free stuff,
to support Cigar Pop, we will buy them as long as they're not super expensive, and we will give one away.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna.
I mean, that sounds really nice.
But the ones that we buy,
Cigar Pop,
we do one side.
We would love to support you. We would love to support you, and we would love to support my giveaway.
We will buy them.
Okay, so
I have 50% responsibility of the channel money.
We're coming up on our hour mark. So let me give you, for those of you who have commented here today and your names are on the wheel of spinning fortune, once we draw the winner, you will need to send us your mailing address, and you will do that by contacting Bob the Cigar Guy at the following email address.
I'll put it up. I'll put it up on the screen.
Okay. I'm also going to say it. rgfinley70@gmail.com. So, Cigar Pop, you can reach us there as well if you would like to send us a link on how to purchase said book. But we would love for you to autograph it. And I would love to be able to put that in a future drawing.
What he can do is he can put, when it goes live in August, I think is what he said.
Yes, August.
He can put a link to it on our Discord.
Okay.
There's no link to the Discord in the show today, but if you go back to Chief Talk on Thursday, the link in the Discord does, or the link in the description does work still.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So here is a way that people who love cigar.
Psych. You got to talk into your microphone.
Oh, my bad. A way that people who love cigar smokers but don't smoke cigars can support the person in their life that does, and support a really great community. Buy a book about cigars and all things cigar related and Americana. Go USA. We love it. Buying cigars from an American company. Let's talk about that real quick because we're winding down on time. So Marsh Wheeling. You ever heard of that?
Hey, you did not privy me to that part of the conversation. We cannot tell people where to or how to buy. That is against the terms of service.
I'm not telling anyone where to buy anything. I'm asking you, do you know this part of the American history?
I just heard you say
established in 1840.
I just heard you say supporting American cigar companies, and I want to get ahead of the train and say, don't get us in trouble with YouTube, please.
American-made legacy brands.
Okay, go ahead.
Marsh Wheeling.
Okay.
You ever heard of it?
Nope.
You have.
Okay.
Originated in the 1840s, is now owned by JR Cigar.
Okay.
Original American company.
Not a cigar company. But I guess
in Indiana.
It's a distribution.
Welcome to Indiana. And then 4th generation family run, established in Ybor City.
J.C. Newman.
Yep. U.S. made accessories. Zycar.
I don't know about the U.S. made. Maybe U.S. designed.
Calibri.
U.S. designed.
And then I had never heard of this one. Brizard and Company. B-R-I-Z-A-R-D.
Brizard
and Co.
Brizard and Co. They, to my knowledge, I believe they make swag.
It says traditional U.S. cutters and humidors.
Yeah.
So there you go. Buy American. Cut out the tariff tax. Buy American. Veteran charities. Last but not least, veteran charities. Cigars for Warriors. Number 1.
Cigars for Warriors.
Operation Cigars for Veterans. Ever heard of it?
I have not, because I know of Operation Cigars for Warriors.
Yeah. Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
I assume that has something to do with New York.
And then this one, which I thought was very interesting, and I don't know that any of the... this is a place where the cigar manufacturers, communities, brand owners, this is a place where you guys could really get involved. VetTix. Donate so many tickets of your events to VetTix so that a veteran could go in and get tickets for it. They don't have to be free. You can certainly do them for free. But veterans can get discounted tickets.
So they get an allotment. It's an allotment of tickets.
Or VetTix. Yeah. So like, we're Florida Gator football fans, right? You can get Florida football tickets, veterans can, at a discounted rate from VetTix. And so for those of you guys that are watching today, or if those of you who know someone in the cigar industry who puts on events, this might be a great place, an alternate place, because Cigars for Warriors, like, let's face it, that seems to be the big veteran charity, right? In the cigar world.
It's not
in the cigar world.
It's not just veteran, it's for active duty primarily.
So this is a way to help a VetTix. Now, I'm going to give you guys just a little clip of my own personal American history supporting the cigar industry in the cigar world. Save the Leaf, 2016. That was a movement founded by Ryan Gallimore, who is a figure in the cigar industry. Started this with the PCA and the BCA to fight burdensome regulations threatening small U.S. cigar businesses, namely boutique cigar industry. And I got to be there. Now, I got to be there because Bob the Cigar Guy, that was his first big step into, I would say, the broad world of, I am a part of the cigar industry.
Cigar community, because he went as a
supporter.
Yeah.
Right. To bring awareness on the Capitol lawn that the overreach of the government was just too much. And we needed to protect this small American industry from really, I would say it would have stifled a lot of the cigar industry.
It was just to protect the industry, not just the American industry. It was just to protect the American smoker.
But think of how many boutique cigar companies are in the United States. We're talking boutique cigars.
Well, it wasn't just boutique cigars. I mean, there were tons of...
But a lot of it was because it was about the flavoring and the layering of flavors and
yeah, that was an aspect to it, but it was the original. It was the any reach from the government's an overreach, right? For the most part, but it was affecting all aspects of raising taxes, making it harder to get. Back then you still could.
I mean, it was hard for the boutique cigar makers. They were really going to regulate what you could make because you had to have this predicate date, and if your blend,
it was with the Cigar Rights of America.
Yeah, so if you had the cigar blend before the predicate date, you could manufacture it, but if it came afterward, it had to go through so much testing, and it would have just really choked down.
Right. Well,
boutique cigars.
It's not. It's not just. Yes, boutique cigars would have been affected more, but it wasn't just boutique cigars. It wasn't just aimed at boutique cigars manufacturers. It was all cigar manufacturers. It was because I can remember very vividly, and we have some here in the studio still. I don't know where they're at, but manufacturers created blends that had Cigar Rights of America bands on them.
Yeah. So this is another way for people like me to support the people in your life who do enjoy smoking cigars. Be a part of their movements. Be a part of their actions.
Yeah, be a part of the Cigar Rights of America. The PCA.
Buy a membership to the CRA. Buy a membership or donate cigars to Cigars for Warriors. I think a lot of cigar lounges. Sorry.
You can move it closer to your face so you don't have to lean over so far.
Well, I keep hitting it. They have donation boxes where you can drop cigars to support them. So anyway, that's a way. People give gift cards and stuff like that all the time, or they get people buy stars, right? You can name a star for $25. Buy this, and
you can buy an acre on the moon.
Yeah. So you could buy your cigar smoking loved one a CRA membership, or you could donate to Cigars for Warriors in their name. So supporting Americana and the cigar world and cigar industry.
The Premium Cigar Association does a really good job with all the regulations and sending people up to DC, and JC Newman also with Eric Newman does a lot with that, with going and making sure that legislature is not harming us and trying to repeal things. In the past year, we've had a lot of ground gained back for us within the cigar and pipe smoking community, and that's a lot of that is because of the time and the effort that Drew Newman and PCA and cigar smokers alike have put into calling their congressmen or senators or whoever and saying, look, take us off this thing. Cigarettes and cigars are two different things. We don't lump us in with the vapors.
I know. I see what Mac is saying. Cigar Rights of America did so, they feel like could have done more harm than good. I will say, I met the representative whenever I was at Save the Leaf. We actually went to a cigar bar together one of the evenings with the representatives there and with Ryan Gallimore.
Suprema Tobacco jumped in and said, hey.
Hey. But I would say anytime you feel like somebody did more harm than good, we still have to say they did some good. I don't know. I don't support them. I don't buy memberships in them, but people do. And there are people who were actually at the Capitol who were actually writing bills to counteract, what they were doing. Overreach is always overreach, right? That's what we said. But if you find something that you're passionate about and that passion is a person in your life who enjoys smoking cigars and you don't, this is a way to support them. So we'll just leave it at that. I don't know much about them.
All right. You're here at 1:00.
Yes. And it's time for us to do our drawing.
So you have, we won't go through every little thing that you have over there on the desk because there's a lot of stuff.
No,
but you've got cutters. You've got cutters. You got a lighter. You got a bunch of cigars.
We got this.
Look at there. A whole big.
We got all that.
Big old grab bag with stuff. You get
all these.
It's going to come in
They're going to go in it.
Quality Importers Travel humidor.
Yep. And you get there. I would say sometimes people get these giveaways, even though I've shown them on on the show, people get these giveaways and they're like, oh my gosh, that was so much stuff. Thank you so very much. And I really hope that it is that for you. I hope that you enjoy it whenever you win it.
So I'm going to read out the names.
All right.
If you're watching and your name is not on the screen, I'll read it out. Please do say something. I've tried my best to keep up with all the names. We got Cigar Pop, Michael Zakovic, Fireborn, Barbara and Cigar Trillo, Terry T-Rex, Anthony Giannis, Peter Giannis, Tracy Spitfire, Matt Berger, Rick Carroll, Sarah Ralston, William Ralston, Dwayne Williams, Casey, Diana Burns, Justin Hunter, Mac Bergson, and Supremo Tobacco. We will wait a couple.
Matt Berger. Did you say Matt Berger?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So if you are here and you have not commented and you're a sleeper, you've been watching in the background, now's your chance. Now's your chance. Even if you want to post, did you get Blitzkrieg and T-Rex?
Oh, I will.
Caitlin Finley.
She can't win.
She can win.
No.
Yes, she can.
No, we have a no family winning.
No, we don't.
No, that's not fair.
I have no rules.
That's
the only rule.
No. That's not fair.
Okay. The only rule I have.
Because I didn't put my wife's name on there either.
Shanna wants to win.
No, she doesn't.
Val Chavez.
Val, welcome in, Val.
The only rule I really have for giveaways is that whoever won last month can't win this month. But like if you've won in a month before that, you could still win. That's right. Caitlin would save on postage.
We have the postage money.
All right. So let me give you a teaser for next month, everyone. I have to work a miracle. So I will need your support in order to work this miracle. I don't know if it is possible, but I realized that next month's show, or Second Saturdays with Sarah, falls during the Connecticut Barn Smoker.
We will not be doing a show during the Connecticut Barn Smoker.
So what I would love to do is maybe go live during the Connecticut Barn Smoker.
No.
I will have to work miracles to get this to happen. Big miracles. And this is one of the things I always tell my clients. There is always hope. There is always hope.
Okay.
So
no, there's not.
We will see how this goes. We will see how this goes.
Preparing, like, go ahead and
Casey
prepare.
says that would be awesome. I agree.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
I agree.
But it's also not going to happen.
I am going to see put some smoke in the air for America. We'll see. My goal and my dream for next month's show would actually to be on the second Saturday with the First Lady. Yes. See there, Mac, you're a smart man. I would love to do, yes. And do all things Connecticut. Like all things Connecticut having to do with the cigar industry, the cigar world, Drew Estate, the Barn Smoker. Look, this is like the penultimate way that a non-cigar smoker could get involved and really have a good time is when you go to a cigar event. I just think, like, how better to introduce a loved one to cigar culture than to go to an event like a Barn Smoker. And now Drew Estate doesn't need my advertisement. Like, their Barn Smokers sell out as soon as they open them. But how neat would it be to introduce people who maybe they've never been to an event?
Michael Zakovic, you cannot manipulate me.
Hi, David Floyd. What's up? So I think I will have to put a lot of thought and persuasion to this,
okay,
but I think it would be really neat.
You can think and thought and persuade as much as you'd like. It's not going to happen.
The Lord is still in the miracle business.
Yeah.
Are you telling me he's not?
I got him on speed dial. We talk all the time.
Yeah, I got him on quicker speed dial.
Hold on. He's
on my call waiting. He's on my party line.
He called me.
I saw you guys.
Yes, Jesus. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
your phone didn't ring.
You want me to tell her that
the devil's a liar?
You want me to tell her it ain't gonna happen?
The devil is a liar.
Okay, Jesus. She calling you the devil, Jesus. I'll let her know. I'll let her know that you said no. Okay.
All right. So I will have to see, because I am not the one who has the contacts or connections. That's the word those two words is what I'm trying to say. I'm not the one who has those contacts and connections with Drew Estate. Those are all through Bob the Cigar Guy and Chief.
Hello.
Hey, tell this woman that she cannot do a live show from the Barn Smoker.
He has called his father.
What?
Tell the stream right now that Sarah, the first lady, cannot do her giveaway show during the Barn Smoker next month.
Stephen is affirmative in that statement. That is not going to happen.
Yeah, so anyway, miracles happen. Miracles happen all the time.
All right, bye.
So we will see. I don't know what the status of my show is for next month.
It'll happen next month.
It will.
You will have a show next month. Don't worry.
It will happen. I just am hoping by some miracle that I can do it on the second Saturday.
All right. So Terry T-Rex says he's going into a no call service. So we got to get this thing going. All right. I'm going to shuffle the names and I'm going to hit the spinner wheel and we're going to see who wins.
I know, Diana. He called his dad on his mom. Like that's going to make a difference. I mean, it might. You never know.
Oh, all right. It's my boy Val Chavez. Are you here, Val? Are you still here?
See, as I look at it on the screen, it's still spinning.
Well, that's because you're watching on a delay.
Val Chavez.
Hey,
Chavez.
Val, you're here. Hey, Val. On the screen, you can see there is rgfinley70@gmail.com. Please send an email there and say, hey, I won the second Saturday with the First Lady giveaway.
Congratulations.
Make sure that you put in your address so that we can get the stuff sent to you.
Yes. So rgfinley70@gmail.com. Val Chavez, congratulations.
Let's see who would have won if I had to spend it a second time if he didn't answer.
Let's not do that. That's not nice.
Their feelings
That's not nice.
No, it would have been a winning Giannis.
Oh no.
Oh man.
You are not nice.
Peter, you can thank Val Chavez for being here. Sorry, brother.
Congratulations, Val. Thank you for being here. All right, next show. We are still going to do All Things Connecticut. I think it will be fun. And maybe, just maybe, at the Barn Smoker, I can get all sorts of stuff to give away. I need to replenish my own supply of stuff that we give away. Because
Peter popped it. He's not watching. He's not watching because he's like, wait, what happened?
Party foul.
No, Val won. He was here. He claimed his prize.
All right. So thank you for being here today. I really appreciate you. I think it's great. We got over 20 during the feed. I don't know how many.
Yeah, you're sitting at 25 right now.
That's pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked about that. Thank you guys for supporting my little piece in this cigar world and cigar industry. Each one of you are important and you're special. Thank you to the United States of America for being a country that I particularly enjoy living in and being a part of and celebrating. I hope that in this 250th year, that if you are an American cigar smoker, like let's step up as a cigar community and really show up and show out in saying, hey, we love our country. We're thankful for our country and the cigars that we smoke and the freedoms that we have to smoke them, and for putting pretty fun bans on them, because not all countries allow pretty fun bans, but we do. And I think that that's great. And Americana and Americana art is a thing. So I encourage you all to continue doing what you do with collecting your cigar bans. Continue writing in your journals and noting not just what you smoked, but when you smoked it, why you smoked it, maybe what was going on. If it was a special event, certainly that's a way for all of us to support, for us non-smokers to support the smokers in our lives. And that's in picking one out. If you just go in and you pick out a pretty band, go pick out a pretty band, but give the gift with a heart that says, I care about you and I'm thankful that you enjoy a cigar smoke. So, all right. Anything else you want to say as we close out, Chief?
No, make sure you guys are following us throughout the week, making sure that you're watching the Bob the Cigar Guy videos. make sure you're over there and participate in the chat. It makes a big difference. Thanks for everybody hanging out this week with us. I can confidently say we will not be broadcasting from the Barn Smoker.
I'm going to try. Casey, I'm still going to try. Even though he says all those things.
It's not going to happen.
I always, so listen, anytime I make an ask, they always say no first.
Okay.
So I will continue to make the ask.
There have been plenty of times where you've continued to ask and we have continued to say no.
So put some smoke in the air for America in this 250th year of these great United States that we live in.
No, but
if you are not in the United States and you are watching my show at all, thank you for your support.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Also, if you're not a part of the Discord, go back to Chief Talk on Thursday. It's in the description. You can jump in over to our Discord where we hang out and we can celebrate America over there. So,
the United group of Bob the Cigar Guy coming at you hot and heavy with something to do every week and pretty much every day. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We
David
love
Floyd,
y'all.
I will say this is not when it comes to the channel, it's not about who's mom and who's dad. It's about who's who within
who's right and who's wrong.
It's within who's who of the channel.
I'm supporting all of the viewership.
Yeah.
All of these
it's a great idea
that you said at the top of the show. We're supporting all of these.
It's a great idea. It's a great show. It's a great, shout to want to be able to do something like that. But off stream, we can talk about why it's not going to happen.
All right, you guys. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you spend it with people you love and doing the things that you love. Until next time, which may or may not be live from Connecticut.
It will not be.
We'll see ya.
Yeah, time to relax. Whew. Man, I'm beat. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Show's over. Go home. Go home. Show's over. What are you waiting for? You waiting for another show? This is a one-ticket entry. Go. Bye. Go. Go. Go.